here's the quote, which paints the picture really well, and then we'll move on to what you're about to share.
Mm-hmm.
I am trying here to prevent anyone saying the really foolish thing that people often say about him, Jesus. I'm ready to accept Jesus as a great moral teacher, but I don't accept his claim to be God.
Mm-hmm.
That is the one thing we must not say. A man who was merely a man
Mm-hmm.
and said the sort of things that Jesus said would not be a great moral teacher.
Mm-hmm.
He would either be a lunatic on the level with a man who says that he is a poached egg,
Mm-hmm.
or he is the devil of hell. You must make your choice. Either this man was and is the Son of God, or else he was a madman, or something worse, a liar.
Mm-hmm.
You can shut him up for a fool, you can spit at him, you can kill him as a demon, or you can fall at his feet and call him Lord and God. But let us not come with any patronizing nonsense about him being a great human teacher. He has not left that open to us,
Mm-hmm.
and he did not intend to.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very interesting.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you consider Jesus, and because that happens a lot across
Yes.
what I do here.
Yes.
As people say, oh yeah, I used to think he was just a great teacher.
Yeah, sure.
And when you consider the stuff that he said, you're going, if you believe that, you haven't read the stuff that he said.
Exactly. Because I also used to say that. Oh my God. I just remembered something. It's in line, and I mean it's part of what I'm, like it's part of what I'm about to continue saying too.
Right.
So yeah, so there's no problem there. I just remembered that before having that voice that told me to go to church, I was getting ready to do something. I was getting ready to make a video because, like I said, I used to make videos but I was also making videos in English. Even like 1 or 2 years before that experience, I started making more and more videos in English because I was starting to get fed up with just Morocco in general. I wanted to reach a more international audience as well. But every time I did that, my Moroccan fans would tell me, "Come on, man, make videos in Arabic, because we don't understand English." And so okay, but anyway, yeah. But then I was like, "Come on, guys, I made I made over 400 videos for you guys, man. I think that's enough."
Fair enough.
Yeah. Before getting that, I was getting ready to make a video. You know what it was about? It was about proving that Jesus was not divine, proving that Jesus was not God.
Yeah. Good luck.
Oh,
How'd you go?
I never did it. I never could.
It's very hard, actually.
No, I never could, and I'll tell you why. I never could because I wanted to. And I had all this stuff planned about how I'm going to say that, you see, he cannot be God when he's on the cross and saying, "Why have you forsaken me?" and all these things. And every time I sat down to make the video, because, okay, listen, every time I want to make a video, a YouTube video, I just spontaneously go and sit down and, put the camera, and then I just make the video and I just, post it. This time, nothing like this ever happened to me throughout all those 10 years. I would sit down and I want to start making the video. Someone rings the bell. Okay, who is it? I go and I open the door. Okay. Oh, it's my friend that I didn't see for a long time. Okay, all right. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the video later. But, by the time my friend leaves, I'm like, yeah, I'm too tired. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. So tomorrow I get up. Actually, I want to get a shower first. I'm going to shower. Actually, I'm feeling a little bit hungry. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm too tired to make the video now. Maybe later. And then later I'm like, okay, now I'm ready to make the video. And then as soon as I make the video, as soon as I'm, starting to make getting ready to start the video, my mom rings, my mom visits me downstairs. She would come with her car and honk, so I know her honk and oh, so I look out the window. Hey, Omar, come, I brought you something. Oh my God. Okay. I'll postpone this. Every time I wanted to make the video about Jesus not being God, for some mysterious reason, man, something just stops me every time. Every time.
Wow.
Someone rings the bell, something happens. All of a sudden, I'm just like, I'm, I'm kind of sleepy now. Actually, I'll just take a nap and maybe do it later, maybe tomorrow. And every time, for like almost a week, like days, I think even more than a week. I don't remember how long, but it never happened to me before. All my videos on YouTube, and actually, this is something that I was actually boasting about in my videos. That like I never prepare my videos. I just spontaneously start making a video and then I post it. Like I always talk about this stuff. But somehow with this video that was speaking against Jesus' divinity, every time there was an obstacle stopping me. And then this just, like, it just kept happening. And then I start to think like, this is weird. Huh. It never happened before. Oh, whatever. Maybe I'm sure I'll do. I'm sure I'll make the video. Like, I'm sure I'll make the video eventually. Like, this is nothing. Yeah, things come up. It's normal. It's just a coincidence. That's when the voice started telling me, "Hey, man, go to church." Like, what?
Research purposes.
What?
Research purposes for the video.
Not at all. Not at all.
Not at all. Yeah.
It just came out of nowhere, and it didn't like. It didn't come like immediately after like the next day or the same day. No, like a few days later, like I kind of forgot about like making the video. I was like, yeah, I'll do the video some other time. I was kind of like discouraged at this point. I was like, oh, whatever. And then just this voice said, "Go to church," and I was like, "Hey man, are you sure you're God or the same spirit who was helping me out throughout my life? Because you're not making any sense now. If you know anything about me, I am not interested in having a religion, let alone Christianity. I don't believe in God that way. I don't believe in Jesus that way. I was getting ready to make a video proving that he's not God.
Yeah.
Like, so what are you telling me to go to church for, man? Just go to. That's all he said. Just go to church.
Yeah.
Just go to church. That voice continued for 3 weeks, every day, 3 weeks, 21 days. By the end of the third week, I decided. By the end of the second week, I guess, I was like, you know what? If you're not going to stop, then you know what? I'm just going to go and see what it's all about, man. Like, it's not like I've never been to church. Because in my 20s, I went with a Christian friend, to a church. I think he was a Protestant or evangelist, something like that. Yeah, he was not Catholic. And I went to church a couple of times with him. And I really liked it. But I never thought about, I might consider being a Christian. I never really thought about it. But I liked it. I mean, I remember it was nice. It felt really good and everything. But that's it. Like for me, I needed something more. I needed to believe or to know that this is true, and I didn't know.
You don't just want to do it
Yeah,
because it feels good
Sure,
or it's
sure.
nice community.
yeah,
or,
yeah. No, that was
like
never me.
Those are awesome bonuses, but you
Yeah.
also you don't want those bonuses to be the deceiver.
The reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course
or
not.
that like the deceiving. Like I'm a Christian because of everything else Christianity brings but God.
Yeah,
Like I'm
exactly.
a believer because it brings companionship or
Man, listen, man.
like that
I
doesn't
was-
make sense. Your
Yeah.
faith is extraordinarily shallow if
Of
if
course,
that's the reason.
Of course.
Which is a great thing that was a hurdle for you.
Yeah.
Like in the end.
Yes.
As many people do go to church thinking, I'm just going to go because I want community or I want to go because my kids need a good upbringing. Actually, one of the funniest things that I came across was the amount of people that have issues with their kids getting invited to church. I'm like, out of all things your kids could be doing, like getting into gangs and like up to mischief, so many parents back in New Zealand, where I'm from, have issues with their kids going to church. I'm like, out of all things, that's one thing I wouldn't have an issue with as a parent.
Right.
A church. Come on.
Yeah. yeah. No, because they're afraid of indoctrination.
Yeah, but to do what? Like they're now gonna.
Exactly. To do what? Yeah. I mean, I totally agree with you, man. Like,
It's funny, eh? Like out of all things, even if they are indoctrinated,
It's just about look. Jesus is like for some strange reason, everyone is everyone like like people who are not Christian or who who don't follow religion. As soon as they hear you talk about Jesus, they're just like, "Hey, man, get out of here, man. I don't want." Why are you so against? I mean, he was like the most peaceful man on earth, man. Like, why are you so repulsed by him? Something must be wrong with
There's
you.
there's
Something
something
must be wrong with you.
spiritually deep about it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I mean, I could even go into like demonic stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's some yeah. There's like something demonic about
No one's gonna have
hating someone like him.
no one's gonna have an issue if you're a Buddhist.
Exactly.
No one's gonna have an issue if you're a Sikhism.
Yeah.
No one's gonna have an issue if you believe in Zeus
Yeah. Or if you're a Muslim too, or anything.
or a Muslim.
Yeah, or Zeus, or yeah, anything.
But the moment it's Jesus, I don't know what it is, but I do know what it is.
I
You
also
get a massive target on your back, and
I also know what it is. Yeah.
the
that's
spirit
true.
of the world hates it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. And Jesus says this in the Bible.
Yeah.
If they have persecuted me, I mean, they if they have persecuted you, remember that they have persecuted me first.
Mm.
And they will hate you because you're not of this world.
Yeah.
And because you're of the kingdom,
Yeah. Foreigner in these lands, basically.
Yeah, but because and these people are from the world, and because you're not of the world, sorry, because you're not of the world, that's why they hate you.
Yeah.
If you were of this world, they would love you.
Yeah.
But it's like he was saying, like it's normal that people would hate you because they love this world,
It's
and you're
healthy
not
to-
of this world.
It's healthy to expect it as a Christian.
Yeah, of course.
Because then it's like going into a boxing match. Like, if you're not expecting to get hit, it hurts a lot more.
Oh
but
man,
if, but if you can stance yourself, you'll know all about that.
Sure.
You're gonna be a lot better to be able to withstand the punches
Yeah,
if there
definitely.
is an expectation. But if they're a sucker punch, if you're not expecting it
Yeah,
and they just get you when you're
yeah,
unaware,
and because that removes or at least decreases greatly the fear. And there's I don't know if this is a actual saying, but it's something that I say. Nothing is more painful than fear. Whenever you're afraid and then you get attacked, it hurts a whole lot more than when you're not afraid and you get attacked, because that fear is actually it's actually what weakens you. It's not your actual physical weakness, or
I would agree with that.
yeah. It's the weakness is spiritual before it's physical. Of course, there's physical weakness too, of course, but spiritual weakness, man, that's a million times worse than physical weakness. If you're physically weak but spiritually strong, man, you can easily like overcome anyone who's more like physically powerful
That's
than
right.
you. Really, like you can, and I've seen this
Yeah.
in martial arts and in so many situations.
David and Goliath.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.